I'm Luis Palomino, better known as Baboon, and I'm the double bare knuckle world champion. What brought me to Gentera was a near-death experience, and that's basically what happened. I had spent a good 5 years without catching a simple cold, not even a cold. COVID came around, the first wave was pretty much something I laughed at, but that Delta variant nearly took my life. And that was about a little less than 4 weeks ago. I took too long to go and get help. I thought I was gonna get over it. My fiance caught it too. She was already sick for 2 days before me. And by day 10 at home, battling it on her own, by day 10, she was getting better and I was getting worse. We're talking about, now it's 10 days that if I ate anything, it came back up. If I drank it, it came back out. I could not hold anything in my stomach, not even a pill. I tried taking your zinc pills, nothing. Vitamin Z, nothing. Like a piece of bread, nothing. I couldn't hold anything in my stomach. By the time I made it to the hospital, my pancreas almost blew. It's a result to that. So, inflammation of the pancreas, severe pneumonia, headaches and fevers of 102, 104 that lasted for a total of 15 days. And when day 12 came, I asked her at 4 a.m. in the morning and told her to take me to the hospital because I knew I was going the other way. By the time I got there, this is what it told me, inflammation of the pancreas, your pancreas almost blew, but I was misdiagnosed for my luck, I was misdiagnosed the first day I was there. So I was there and I wasted an entire day where this doctor comes in and tells me, yeah, you're okay. Everything's a result of your pancreas. It almost blew on you. And I'm like, he even tells me, but you're not positive for COVID. I'm like, that's when I almost lost it. I'm like, doc, I haven't been tested yet. I have all the symptoms. This is why I came here. It's like, oh, hold up a second. Sends a nurse. Here comes this young nurse. Don't worry about it. I don't go that deep. Puts the thing here. Doesn't go all the way up. Negative, of course. They send me to a non-COVID floor, right? And all the nurses are like, you're sick. You have COVID. Like, yeah. That's why I came here. Day 14 was the darkest one. And that's why I say near-death experience, because day 14 for me was, I didn't think I was gonna make it. And it was just a horrible experience, And I was in communications with a good friend of mine, a client of mine, and a sponsor of mine. His name is Ralph Navarro, and he's the owner and founder of Florida Yachts International, one of my sponsors. He's a very good friend of Brian's, which is Gentera. The way that I got here, there's no way I could walk around my house and do things without my canisters. So I definitely cannot leave the house without a canister, right? So I park here, just not even a quarter block from the office, from the clinic. And I probably use my canister of oxygen a good 5-6 times just to walk in here. And the first thing that I did was an IV. So it's a multivitamin IV. It had NAD, and I'm sure they'll explain to you later on, all these things. Because I remember the first thing the doctor told me, he says, are you dealing with brain fog? And I was like, yes, definitely dealing with brain fog. And he mentioned that most COVID patients were dealing with not only fatigue and their mitochondria being all messed up, which I was all in that, but also brain fog. So they put me on this IV that I can't even explain. I have to let the doctor explain to you guys what they gave me, because I don't know everything that was in there. But I know there was NAD, NAD, there was some sort of exoforms or stem cell, and they literally put life back into me. This is an IV that it took me nearly 5 hours to soak in, just so you understand. You can't go any faster. That's how long I had to stay here. But when I walked up out of here, I didn't use my oxygen canister for 2 days straight. I walked out of here like I was normal. I walked out of here like there was literally life put back into me. So a week passes, and I just started my protocol, right? Just like my client, Ralph Navarro, right? We walk for an hour, we talk, and then we train, right? We warm up really good. And I said, hey, let's just do a walk today. So a walk, 1 hour walk. So here I go, thinking things are back to normal. And I just started the protocol. So it's not like there's magic and you're gonna just be normal, Then I go and I come back home, I eat, and I take off and I start doing all these things that I haven't done, that needed to get done. because I've been in the hospital for so long, right? And down. Yeah, it set me back. And that was the second eye opener that told me, man, I'm not gonna be able to, for sure I'm not fighting. The cold sweats that had stopped started all over again. So now here comes my fiance, switching the sheets in the bed, changing my clothes in the middle of the night, 2-3 times a night for the next 2 days. And that's when I realized, you know what, let me take it a little slower, you know? So I give my body time to soak in the protocol, but then week 3 comes in. And week 3, things just changed from like day to night. Week 3 comes in, and now I switched to 3-minute rounds. And I know I did like 13 3-minute rounds with 1-minute break. And I only used my canister in the last 3 or 4 rounds. So I was like, oh, hold up. So then by the end of the week, I'm not using the canister anymore of oxygen. You know? And I come back over here to see the doctor, and I'm like, Doc, you know, I'm super excited, you know, and I'm like, Doc, man, I think I can make it to the fight. I'm a champion. I have to defend my titles. I'm not gonna jump into a fight out of ego. You know, I killed my ego a long time ago. You know, this is a very serious thing. I wanna retire undefeated. You know, I worked very hard to get those titles. I'm not gonna lose them because of my ego or because of dumb decision. You know, we're still waiting to make the final decision. But as far as the doctor and I, we're seeing eye to eye. Like, he's looking at me, you know, it's like, you look like a completely different person. Oh, well, thank you, because you literally put life into me and you brought hope back into me and motivation. I'm motivated again. Because I didn't think, for real, I was not gonna fight this year. In my head, we already took the fight, you know. Of course, if something shows up later on and there's some sort of complication for whatever reason, you know, we're not 100% ready, then we gotta pull out. But so far, we're taking this fight, and it's all thanks to Gentera and the doctor here. You know, you can't make this up, man. This is as truthful and as honest as it can be. You know, most of you guys know me. You follow me, you know me. And you know, I know my body. I know how I can react. It wasn't possible before. Today it is possible. Gentera already have. In your corner, in a bare knuckle fight, right? I'm fighting for the world title again. I'm defending my titles. I have my strength and conditioning coach. I have 2 boxing coaches, and now I have Gentera. So if Gentera was a person, he would be in my corner. They are in my corner.